All right, this is gonna be a really short day. Okay, so I guess my client hadn't made it back up because there's no gas for the lawnmower. So I will resume with Tour de Reg de Danford. oh, there we go. So see how long it takes me to get home from here. I'm about 3.5 kilometers from home, so it's not far. I forgot to take my damn gloves off again. It's 4 kilometers pretty much to the store. There's a mile marker around here. I can't remember where I've seen it. That's how I know how far it is. That, and I've probably checked it on my car. So, well, the grass is not that bad, but plus cutting it this late in the day might burn too, especially when it's this hot out. All right, let's get some speed going. I want to go home, cool off. I don't want to play anymore. That's it. My day. Why am I wearing gloves on a hot day like today? What is wrong with me? Yeah, as I was saying in my last video, yeah, like the geometry of your bike. So, like I say, you see that seat, like how weird it is. It's like when I do a push, I gotta sit on the edge of it, right? So, as I'm doing now, get her up into the big ring. There you go. I really got what's going on this year. Okay. Yeah, so that shortens down my day about 1.5 hours, so I'm fine with that. I'm home in 5.5 hours. Not bad. Not a great payday, but although I did get paid today, so woohoo, money. There you go. Not enough money, but money's money. Now I can fill the tank. Yeah. Anyway. So yeah, bicycle fit is, and comfort, like, that takes so much extra out of you. You know, like, once you've been on and to address some of my comments, like some of these lower end bikes, okay? Like, say, I was looking at we'll say about $400 for its, I don't want to call it a gravel bike because it wasn't a gravel bike, but it had 35mm tires on it. Okay, it was a road bike, modern shifting, everything like that. And then there's one that had 40mm for 500, close to 600. This is before Canadian before tax, right? And that one had a weird shift. Like, if you go on the Walmart website, you'll see it. It's like a kind of like a beigeish orange color. And what's really strange about it is that it has the one shifter on the bars, but it's on the edge of the drop bar down here. Like here makes sense, but here is absolutely the weirdest place. I don't think I could ever get used to that. Here's fine. Here's great. On the levers is the best, and on the horns. But this was just weird, right? So obviously it would never be a competitive bike, just for that there alone, because you know, if you were racing on gravel and you have to take your hands off the freaking one side of the bar to reach the derailleur. like what could possibly go wrong, right? Like it's like I looked at it at the first time and I'm like, no, they wouldn't have done that. You know what I mean? This is one of those budget bikes that, I mean, it's built well enough, but it's a bike like that bike is going to be responsible for somebody losing their front teeth, because the thing is, you start cycling fast, right? And until you've done that, you don't realize how, wow, you know, how close that asshole was. Holy jeez. He's close to me too. That's why I don't come right out on the road. what is it? Gonna get into the ring here. Like when you're going fast and you start, you know, like getting into a flow, and then you have to shift. Doing this, you don't even look at it. You just know where your thumb's got to be. But if you have to drop down and do that, you know, take weight off the bar at the wrong time. That, you know, just as the front tire hits a divot or something, wham! You're going down, and you're gonna go down hard. So yeah, that bike is just for that reason alone, it's a no-no. But it's like 500 bucks, 500 and something. And then one up from that. So those are your bottom rung bikes that are available to me, and there's, you know, all over what do you call it? Amazon, AliExpress, what's that other one that everybody's something, whatever it is, they're going on about it. But all these bikes are the same thing. They're all made like in China or something, and they're all approximately the same kind of build quality, they're probably all coming out of the same factory, you know, there's a good chance of that. But these bikes are just anything but upgradable. They're not professional. They'll give you a taste of it. They'll give you a taste of road cycling at 40 pounds. That's what they'll do. Why does this feel so heavy? Okay. Yeah, so they'll give you a taste of road biking at 40 pounds. So what does that mean? That means something like this is actually built better in its own category than what that is. Because this is cheaper and more robust in a lot of ways. This stuff is really weird to be on. Oh, geez. My cousin? Might have been my cousin. It feels weird when it's not quite packed there, so it feels like you got a spongy tire when you're in that stuff. Grader was here this morning. That's not good. Must have broke something. Big truck coming. Oh, he's gonna ruin my mojo. Not kind of a bit of a tricky spot here, so. Oh, geez. Nice boat. One more car. You're ruining it for me. Oh. Okay. Go. Gotta get onto this. There. Careful too. Watch that loose stuff. Let's see what we get today. I was like, what? I could have been doing 46. But that also could have been him. Because yesterday I had about a push like that. I got 29, but I did push a little further. And I was carrying, that probably was me. That's kind of like the 72 games. Was it in or was it out? You know what I mean?